You wouldn't expect a dog hiding under a storm drain to trust anyone again. But that's where Rose spent her days, quiet, scared, and trying her best to disappear. When rescuers first saw her, she looked more like a shadow than a dog. Her whole body was covered in mange. Her skin was raw and cracked, and flies wouldn't leave her alone. Anyone could tell she had been suffering for a long time. Whenever someone walked near, Rose backed up until her body hit the concrete wall. That drain had been her only safe place. No food, no warmth, just a dark corner where she felt hidden. She was barely over a year old, but she moved like a dog who had given up. Rescuers tried to catch her many times, but she was too scared and always ran. On the day they finally got her, they knew it had to happen right then. If she slipped away again, she might never let anyone get close. They rushed Rose to the vet. She didn't fight or growl. She was simply exhausted. Tests showed she had severe mange and anemia. Her skin was infected, and her tiny body was struggling to keep up. The only good news was that she didn't have any infectious diseases. That gave everyone hope to keep going. Rose stayed in the hospital so the vets could watch her closely. She needed constant treatment, medicated baths, and help with her infection. Slowly, the thick crusts on her skin softened and fell away. And little by little, Rose started to change. She ate a bit more, slept deeper, and didn't pull away when someone touched her gently. After 10 days, she was finally strong enough to leave the hospital. Her rescuers took her outside for her first real walk. She kept stopping and sniffing the air like she wasn't sure she was allowed to be out in the open, but she kept moving forward. It was a small step, but for Rose it was huge. Almost 20 days after her rescue, Rose looked like a new dog. Her skin was healing, she was gaining weight, but what stood out most was her confidence. She didn't hide anymore. She started approaching people, leaning in for soft pets, and even wagging her tail. She was learning what love really felt like. A woman who had followed her story from the very beginning reached out, wanting to adopt her. She had watched every update and couldn't stop thinking about Rose. She promised she would take care of her for the rest of her life, and soon after, Rose went home with her. Now, Rose sleeps in a warm bed instead of a cold drain. She eats good meals, gets gentle baths, and has a person who loves her. She no longer flinches when someone walks toward her. She doesn't hide in corners. She knows she is safe. Rose went from a frightened dog hiding under a drain to a loved family member with a bright future. Her story shows how far an animal can come once someone gives them a chance. If Rose's journey touched you, please like this video or share it. Even one share can help another dog find a loving home.